What's up, everybody? Welcome back to VEga, and boy, do you make me laugh. I don't have the patience for this. I've been playing strategy games for years, and not this bull crap where you spend a few minutes in days playing before you log off. I'm talking real strategy games. I'm talking Total Annihilation. I'm talking Supreme Commander. I'm talking StarCraft. I'm talking Command and Conquer, where the matches can be only 15 minutes or 45 minutes up to 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hours. You play until your enemy's dead. But you do. You make me laugh, and I'll give you that. But back to VEga now. Everything that we do is based on patience. Yeah, it is, and I've built up a fleet. And I do complain about the build times. That doesn't mean I don't deal with them. How do I deal with them? I just log off. I start something and then I log off. Any sensible person would do the same. Because while your stuff is building, you don't need to do anything. You can log in, check on it, log back out. Here's another game for you all to play that's free to play. Warframe. You log in, you play, you do what you want, you log out. Another game, World of Tanks. You log in, you play, you do what you want, you log out. Legitimately, you just do whatever you want in the free-to-play games. Except for harass other people, that's just a no-no. But once I'm all done here, I'm going to show you the fitting for these ships. The only thing you can't get your hands on now is the normal weapons, because all they're doing is they're putting out the Xeno class weapons for these ships. And even I have to say that's a crummy move on their part, because they're really missing out and not allowing people to steadily advance. They said they want people to jump slowly up in tech to be able to get to the high tier stuff. Well, yeah, but it also increases build time, refit time, whatever time. It may seem short and easy now, but it gets longer and it gets harder. But because of how I have been playing lately, people who say I don't have patience, I can produce 3 ships a month. Compared to year 1, unless you coin, then you build entire fleets, which all the more power to you. There's going to be so much to talk about. Oh yeah, an ARC is going to be featured more often on the channel because the official release is tomorrow. And as with that said, remember that T-Rex? Just that Rex that just dropped down from above? Yeah, good times, and it's gonna die. I'm gonna kill it later. I'm gonna lure it off to the edge near the water, and I'm gonna beat it down. Well, I'm going to shoot it with arrows till it dies in the water, but same deal. You lure it somewhere, you kill it. What? Mission? Oh, antimatter. That was fast.
We're at maximum capacity. Opening fire.
Standing by. Reporting. Escorting. Yes. Exiting order. Proceeding to destination. Reporting.
Everybody, just think of it this way. VEga is what you make it. It doesn't have to be some stupidly absurd long build time. You can stay in the low tier even though you have the high tier stuff. You don't have to play with the higher tier people. You can limit yourself, and then you can use tiny escort fleets to force them to lower their attack just to attack the escort fleet, and your larger fleet can get away. You know, the 5 above, 5 below thing that goes on up until level 65. And I have no idea what I'm going to work for to unlock today, but I'm thinking more resources to continue producing blank holes. I started a 5-day refit, and I'm glad I did, because it's another ship to add to my arsenal.
Ready for orders. That's all we can hold.
Come on, little 55s, where you at? Got one heading away, one heading there. Never gonna make that one. Not interested in going that way. Reapers.
Engines online. Moving out. Engines
Get off my
online.
back.
Return course laid in.
Reporting online. Escorting fleet. Awaiting. Leaving the planet.
But Decimation, as always, it could use some serious changes. But, I mean, just about everything in VEga could use changes at this point. Cough, cough. Xeno Division ships. Cough, cough. What is the biggest difference between Xeno Division ships and regular group ships? Well, for one, they're faster. Base, they're faster. I mean, you just check it in the blueprints. Let's see here. Let's grab the battleship and then go to another battleship. It turns faster. Nope, wrong one. It turns just that every bit faster. What was it with the cutter? I don't think anything was different with the cutter. Yeah, but then you get the destroyer. It strafes faster. And the suppressor, it just falls in line with absolutely nothing.
Loud and clear.
Okay, time to gather thoughts and push everything up. Let's see. How should you approach the game? Well, that question would change year by year as different factions are introduced into the game until the game is dragged down to the bottom pits from which it crawled up from. So however you play the game, don't go all the way to the highest of the high tiers as quickly as possible. Stick with the mid tier and get lower tier stuff for the high tiers. So get the level 1 weapons from them. So this guy. Because I mean the damage and weight is almost a minimal upgrade. Let's see. Still not going to touch this with a 10-foot pole. The harmonic agility support field. This one was interesting. If I'm not mistaken from what I've been listening to and seeing, it increases your fleet by, for every 1 harmonic agility point that increases the fleet speed by 2.5%, which is 2.5% per point. So as soon as you get the Axis cutters, you're going to be able to push that up a lot. Here, and that is what I'm waiting for to counter the Ancient Reapers, because they open fire with long, high damage. Long range, very high damage, actually. And how you'd counter that is you'd close in on them as quickly as possible. So the fitting that I was thinking was Axis Carrier, the Paladin, equipped with with this support field specifically, and nothing but cutters. Well, maybe 1 battleship in there to help deal with the initial group while you send the cutters after the Ancient Reapers. So the strategy would basically be you rush them. But the thing about the cutters that I hope stays true even with the Axis, and I hope that they keep this one right. The amount of weapon slots. The Decimator has 5 and gets more as its upgrade. Does it not? I don't even know because I don't have any built because I didn't see them as being useful until now.
Ready for orders.
So, for any of you who have Decimators but don't use them, slap them in with another fleet and send them against the Ancient Reapers. Test them out. Have them rush the Reapers, because the Reapers, in the time it takes for you to close in on them, can fire 3 volleys for a level 60 on my fleet. It isn't that bad repair time wise, and I don't lose any ships anymore. I'd have to build some. I guess I'll start slapping together some empty Decimator holes as they come out. Let's see. As for the fitting for my ships, this is the Paladin Carrier. No support field. No surprise there. Heavy weapons. You can't get them anymore. You can get everything in here, with the exception of the thrusters. Same with this one, you can get everything, with the exception of this. Same with this one, you can get everything except for that. And doing a mix of fleets is actually interesting. And I was playing with yesterday night I was playing with the little group of cruisers that I built up before, and their fitting actually works a lot more. It works better against the barrage fleet, and that one was hilarious. I only lost 2 of the ships against the level 40 barrage hive, and all I did was I just rushed them. Legitimately, I just rushed them and only lost 2 of them, and only lost 2 of them. I should have only lost 1 because I messed up and misclicked. Single misclick cost 1 ship its life. They don't have that much life to begin with compared to the Xeno ships that I have. That I may remind you are butt naked armor-wise. But I'm gonna start focusing more on how quickly can you get up to the high tech and how quickly can you do just about anything in the game. But I'm also going to try and stay positive about the game. Well, not positive about the game in general. Just stay positive during the recordings. And there's a lot of times where I hold back the laughs I'm just letting free now because I think more and more about the game. And it just makes me laugh because it's just such a joke. But I'm going to leave this video here again. Yes, they're all going to be short and sweet, but on point, more or less. Whether the point is noticed blatantly or if you have to look for it, it's in there somewhere. But I'm going to leave it here, and I will see you all later again. I hope that y'all had a great weekend, and continue to have a great week, and continue to have a great weekend on the next upcoming weekend. See y'all later.